everything at the bottom. Let's see if anybody joins. I'm guessing that one would be you, Kristen. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because can't access luxury, promise. But anyway, welcome to Sunday styling. Oh, so on it. You're like eager to start the show today. Welcome to today's show. I am beyond sunburned. Look at this. I just came back from the beach and I forgot to put sunblock. And my Hispanic skin apparently has not seen the sun in a while. And that happened. But anyway, we're going to have a fun show. I have about 25 or 26 pieces or so to show. Lots of color, 2 pieces of ready to wear, some really nice accessory. Oh no, I got burned too. I totally forgot. And I was I was at the beach playing paddle or racquetball today in the middle of the sun. And as I'm playing, I'm like, why does my body feel so hot? And then I'm like, sunblock. And I mean, yeah, it's really bad, especially in this area and this area. It's horrendous. But anyway, the way that the show is going to work is I'll pick a piece, I'll show it to you guys, and then Kristen will be pinning the picture on the side where you can click on the item and get more information on the piece. You can see pictures, dimensions, you name it. You can see it on the thumbnail. You can also check out through the thumbnail. We take Visa, MasterCard, and Amex, all sorts of payments as well as PayPal. And shipping within the US and Canada is £15. Shipping worldwide is £35. But we do cover the duties for the duration of the live show for orders. And I think on that note, I'll give it like a minute or two more, and then we can just start. And then after the show, I'm literally going to cover myself in aloe vera, whatever that thing is called in English, which I've never gotten that name right. It's one of those words that I just can't seem to pronounce correctly in English, and I'll just cover myself in that because my skin is burning. Okay, so let's just start. I always like to start with the little pieces, and I actually don't have a lot of Dior jewelry left. I literally have 2 necklaces left. I don't even have a single pair of earrings left. So I'm just going to start with the Dior pieces because everybody knows how much I love vintage Dior jewelry. So we're going to start with this one, which this is actually one of my most favorite styles of Dior necklaces because I feel like it kind of replicates the look of a tennis necklace. And I find this one really good to layer. I'm going to flip the camera. I can't speak. I'm going to flip the camera so you guys can see the details. So you have the cute little CD in the middle. And you have 4 rhinestones on each side, cubic zirconians actually, in that bezel style setting, which really showcases the beauty of the stone. These are all 24 karat gold plated. It has no tarnish. You just have some superficial scratches to it. There you go. This one actually has a little bit of a chunkier chain that we're used to seeing in Dior necklaces, which is another reason that I love this one so much. But it's kind of like a mixture of that chunky chain with a very dainty style. And of course, in this side, you have the option of shorting in. So the length of these are around 17 inches, but you can bring them down to up to 15 inches depending on where you clip them. So on the longest setting, this piece sits right around here. Now, the reason that I love this one so much is I actually love it when necklaces, when the main charm, the chain's actually on the side. I feel like it just kind of keeps the balance of the piece, especially when it's a little bit of a larger like main pendant. It just kind of balances it very nicely, and it keeps it nicely in place. I also love this piece because it's it's kind of like the ideal one if you want to have that layer look, the ideal one to layer. Now, if I were to bring it up to the 15-inch mark, it would sit around here, which means you can have another beautiful necklace right around where my finger is. There you go. See, I can just mark my skin with my finger and it'll give you an idea of where the other necklace should be. So I would definitely use this one and stack it. I love stacking jewelry. As you guys can see, the more the merrier for me when it comes to jewelry. And I just love the style of this piece. It's very subtle, but probably one of my favorite ones from the vintage jewelry style from Kristen Dior. And here it is again. And it's really and absolutely, this for me is probably a 9 out of 10 condition wise, because there is no darkening. You just have some small surface scratches, which I always say that for all jewelry. Always expect some surface scratches, especially in the vintage. I'm going to run one more time so you guys can see. There you go. Now, this piece is available for £225, which is 266 USD. And I personally love it when the cubic zirconia is actually, when it has this bezel style setting instead of the pavé look. I feel like the bezel setting actually makes the stone looks bigger and really brings attention to it and just captures the light beautifully. So this is one of 2 Dior necklaces that I have, and I'll show the next ones right after this one, but I absolutely love this. It kind of reminds me of the Tiffany T-Smile necklace that they've recently launched. It's a very, very similar shape. This is in Kristen Dior, vintage and 24 karat gold plated. Now I'm going to show you the other ones, and then we'll keep going on to all the different pieces that I have. By the way, I have a stunning Kelly right there, which literally it is to die for. Like, it is just dreams of dreams of dreams. Now, the next piece that I have is this little dainty Kristen Dior necklace. Now, this, as you guys can see, the chain, the charm, everything, the pendant, it's a lot smaller and more dainty. This is what I usually get more with Kristen Dior jewelry. So that's one of the reasons that I love the other one as well, because it's so different to what we usually get. Let me flip the camera around so you guys see the difference. Now, this one's also 24 karat gold plated. This one is smaller. These two together, the one that I show first and this one layered, will be absolutely stunning. You also have some surface scratches on this piece, but the 24 karat gold plating is in really, really good condition. There's no loss of that gilding. There's no darkening. There's no tarnishing either. And like the other one, you also have this option of adjusting the piece from 17 inches to around 15 inches or so. And this one just has the cute little CD in the middle inside this beautiful circle detail, and here is the back. So surface scratches, but no loss of gilding or oxidation of that piece. Now, this is definitely smaller, but that's the reason that I love mixing those two together, because I do think that they'll create a beautiful layered look. This one, on the shortest setting, would sit around here. Now, like I said, this is dainty. But all these pieces you can definitely wear by themselves or also just stack them. I love stacking everything. And these are ideal for that, especially this with the first one that I showed, because the two different sizes of the chain really complement each other. And the fact that this one's a small pendant and the other one kind of looks like it's part of the chain really, really accentuates the layered look. And both of these are, I would say, in excellent condition. I would actually give both of these a 9 out of 10 condition-wise. They really, really are beautiful, and they're literally the last Dior necklaces that I have left to show. So if you have been looking at Dior jewelry, but you're kind of on and off if you should get them or not, definitely get your hands on them, because these are the only 2 that I have left, which makes me very, 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 very sad, because I love these pieces of jewelry. They're probably, from all the vintage ones that I showed, Dior is actually one of my favorite ones. So highly, highly, highly recommend them. And the price for this will be coming up shortly. And I need to get my nails done. My goodness, they're so bad. It's just one of those days, guys. It's just one of those days. So the price for this one is £215, which is 254 USD. All Kristen Dior vintage jewelry is 24 karat gold plated. So it is the same quality as the vintage Chanel jewelry that you guys are so familiar with. It's a different price point, so it's a great way to kind of familiarize yourself with vintage jewelry, but you still get that benefit of the gold plating, which today's fashion jewelry doesn't have that anymore. There you go. I love both. I think these two that are up now really, really complement each other beautifully. And as I said, they are the last pieces of Dior jewelry that I have for now. And I'm not quite sure when I'm going to get more Dior jewelry. So let's go for bags. So I'm going to go for this one first, because I love it when we have vintage Chanel that comes with a box. This bag comes with a box, and this is kind of like your vintage wallet on chain. This is a push lock closure. It is vintage lambskin and 24 karat gold plated. You do have some markings, kind of like superficial scratches to the lambskin. Isn't this a good bag, Kristen? I love this. Like it really is like what a vintage wallet on chain would be. It's slightly bigger than the wallet on chain. I do have a pink one over there, so I can put them side by side so you guys want to compare it. But it's definitely bigger. It is a push lock closure. And when I flip the camera so you guys can see the condition of it. So the front of the back is in really, really good condition. So is the 24 karat gold plating. You do have some superficial scratches there, but there is no loss of gilding there. Here are the corners. So the corners are in really good condition. So you have the slightest little bit of corner wear there, but nothing major. The bottom just has slight creasing, nothing crazy. And corners 3 and corners 4 are also in really, really good condition. Here's the back. So on the back, you just have some press marks, very, very, very minor. One there, and there's another one on the top corner. But overall, this bag on the outside she really gets probably like an 8.5 out of 10 condition wise. The chain is also in excellent condition. I don't see any place on the chain really where you've got any of loss of gilding. And it comes with a dust bag. It comes with a box and no card. So you're missing the card, but it's almost a full set. The inside of the bag does have some signs of where there is a little bit of a mark right there. And you do have some surface scratches overall, but still in great condition. And do we have a series sticker for this one? I'm not sure if there is a series sticker. Yes, there is. This is a series 2, which would be 1991 to 1994. Now this has a shorter strap, so I don't think you can wear this crossbody. It would be more like a shorter length. So this bag would sit around here. You can definitely wrap the strap twice and bring it higher. If you were a crossbody, it is a very, very, very high crossbody, higher than what the medium flat back would be. So I probably wouldn't, me personally, I would probably just keep it over the shoulder. I like them right below the boobie, not on the boobie. If that helps you decide where the back would be. But this style for me is super, super, super elegant. And I just love the vintage size of this bag. I love that it's something different from the classic flat bag. And I love the push lock closure. And it's also, well, the price is up. It's 1,496 pounds, which is 1,768 USD. So if you guys are looking for a flat bag, but don't really want to commit to the prices of the vintage flat bag, this is a great option because you have all the classic elements of it with a way, way lower price point when you do the push lock option. And again, the bag really is, and probably I would give her an 8.5 out of 10 condition wise. All the classic elements of your flat bag, just it would be kind of like a single flap and a bigger size of that wallet unchained style, but definitely gives you all the vibes that you would want on a Chanel classic bag. And it comes with box and it comes with a dust bag. So I personally love this one. I think this is a great way of getting that look without the big investment. And like all Chanel bags, especially in black with gold, it's definitely an investment piece because these bags, whether it's a flat bag or not, because it's that classic shape, will continue to go up in price. So it is a great investment piece to have. And if you get bored of it 1, 2, or 3 years from now, you can sell it, get your money back, and sometimes even more. So this is the first Chanel bag that I'll be showing this show. I do have some other ones a little bit newer and some older ones as well. Now let's keep going and show, I'm gonna do this little guy. So this is newer collection. This is also with box. These were extremely popular when they came out, almost impossible to get. I don't even think if they still make them anymore. Kristen might actually know if they still make them, but when these came out, these were the rave. Now this is caviar skin in that champagne rose gold. This is the lens case for your glasses, but a lot of people actually use these and wore them as tiny little clutches for the night. So you have a pocket in the back. Like I said, the chain is the champagne gold, so it kind of looks silver, it kind of looks gold, depending on what style of jewelry you're wearing. And on the inside is one big compartment. These were intended, I don't think they do so. So you guys can't get them anymore then. So this were intended to be used as a case for your glasses, but they're perfect as mini bags for the night. This is the series 30, which would mean 2020. Now you can hide the chain all the way in and just wear it as a cute little handheld clutch. You can wear this crossbody and it's perfect for the night, super, super elegant. And just like the wallet on chain, you can also wear it long over the shoulder. You can also turn this into a belt bag with those clips, the classic Amazon clips or Chanel clips, and you can just style it like this, which I think as a belt bag would be super, super, super cute. It won't fit your phone, but it'll fit all your essentials, and it's just so perfect for the night. And it is a full set, guys. It's also perfect when you're running errands, when you just want to have your keys and nothing really extra in there. You can put it in here. You can have your keys, your car holder, lipstick, all your essentials, but a phone. You can also use it for your camera, for your glasses, but it's too cute to be used just for the glasses. So for this one, you have the camera, the case, the box, the card, and the dust bag. So this is a true full set. And again, these were seriously. I remember when these came out, everybody wanted to get their hands on it because it's just a great alternative to a mini bag without paying the price of a mini bag. Condition of this is excellent. There literally is just some surface scratches to the hardware there, but everywhere else it is literally in a 9. This is a solid 9 out of 10 condition. There's no corner wear, no rubbing, no scratches through the hardware. There is literally nothing for this piece. And the price for this is $1,995, which is $2,358. These are collectible. These were on the runway. They were impossible to get, and now you can't get them anymore because they're no longer produced. So if you're looking for an alternative version of a mini bag, this is a great option. If you tuck the chain in all the way in, here we go. You can wear it as a cute little handheld clutch, which I actually love that idea. It could also be a cute little wallet, although it's one of those things where it's just too pretty to be hidden in your handbag as a wallet. But a lot of different ways you can style this piece, and I love the champagne gold because it just makes it so much easier to mix and match with all the other pieces. So let's go next for, let's do this bag. Because I love my mini bags, I love the color, I love literally everything. So let's do this one now. This is one of the most classic bags you can get from Prada. This is in the tessuto nylon. This is the vintage one. You've seen this bag multiple times now because it's been reissued newer from Prada. This is in this gorgeous royal blue. The little logo also has blue enamel with silver hardware. This bag overall is in really good condition. You just have slight darkening, which is very hard to see, like on the edges, and a little bit on the edge here on the top of the zipper, as you guys can see. But the actual nylon, there's no pulls, there's no rips. The bottom is nice and clean. It's just slight darkening, a little bit on the edges, but as you guys can see, there is no corner wear or anything. Like, this bag really is in gorgeous condition. And let me show you the inside of this bag. The bag the inside of the bag is overall also in great condition. I don't really see any stains or marks for me to pinpoint. I personally love this bag in colors. Usually on the little ones, I do prefer color, and it sits very comfortably over the shoulder. This is a true Prada classic. And if you guys been thinking about getting the newer versions, just go with the vintage because it is the original one. This color is very hard to get. We see this more in the black combination, not in this gorgeous royal blue. And I love it. I used to have this bag. I got rid of this bag, and I've regretted it every day since because it's such a classic. And for it to be a mini bag, it actually fits so much. And it's very lightweight because it's that super durable nylon. The color is I love the color. It's such a good color. It's very easy to match. I love mixing black with blue. I kind of just feel like it creates a nice little contrast. And this is a bag that will transition from day to night as well, but it'll fit literally everything. It'll fit your phone, your keys, makeup, you name it, it'll fit. And it's also a bag that will never ever go out of style. And I just love it in the blue. Now the picture has gone up, which means the price is coming soon. So the price for this, guys, is 500 pounds, which is 591 US, which it is a steal for a Prada bag in this condition. I love it. I literally, like, it's one of those bags that just goes from day to night so easily. And this color, I love how the plaque also has that blue enamel with the silver. It's beautiful. I wish you guys could see this color in person because sometimes the colors don't you don't see the true beauty through the lens, through the camera. In person, it is absolutely stunning. Like, I love it. And it's such a classic bag. So comfortable. Fits everything. Great to travel too because you can kind of fold her flat, put it in your luggage, and take her out when you need it. Love this bag. Next up, let's go with jewelry next again. So I actually don't have a lot of jewelry for this show because I am running very low on jewelry, but I do have this gorgeous Chanel bracelet, which is covered in charms, and just that sound alone I love. So I'm gonna flip the camera right away so you guys can see how cool the bracelet is as I explain it to you. So you have this gorgeous chunky chain, and you have all these different charms from Chanel. The first one is it's the wax something they used to do back in the day when they wanted to seal a letter, and you have the CC logo at the bottom. Then you have this cut out Chanel logo charms. Then you have two different styles of Dog with Chanel 31 Rue Cambon Paris written on it, back to the hollow Chanel cutout charm. Do you see how beautiful that light shines on it? And again, the little stamp maker with the CC at the bottom. This is all 24 karat gold plated. Look how beautiful these charms are. And the condition of this piece is excellent. There is no tarnish, no darkening, no loss of gilding. It is absolutely stunning. Make the camera around. And one of the beauty about these style of bracelet is I have small wrists, which makes it very hard to find jewelry. But because you kind of have these thick loops through it, you can actually clasp it, close it in the different loop, making sure that it fits your bracelet perfectly. Your wrist perfectly. This piece is from the 80s, and it is honestly in such good condition. I love the noise it makes. If I were to clip it and close it for me, I would probably do it around here. And this is how it would look. It looks beautiful by itself. It looks gorgeous stacked with other piece. I love the charms. And another way that you can style this piece is if you get a chain extender, this as a choker would be stunning. And if you want it lower, of course you can also do it lower. But this piece is so versatile. From a bracelet to a necklace to a choker. I love these chunky medallion charms that it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 charms from Chanel in this gorgeous bracelet, all 24 karat gold plated. Beautiful piece, and something very different that we don't see very often. I actually really like it as a necklace. I think that'd be so cute. And the chain extenders are super easy to get. They're very easy to put on a piece like this, and just gives you a completely different look. And it's nice and substantial that way. Like the chain is nice and chunky too. The price for this piece is $1,050, which is 1,240 USD. Love this piece. I love the different styles of the pendants, of the charms that you have dangling. It's just so cute and very different. This is very true to vintage Chanel jewelry, where you kind of have those nice chunky layer pieces. Love this piece. It is just absolutely stunning and something different that we don't get very often. Next up, let's do some Fendi. Now, this is a little bit of a different style of Fendi bag. I do have 3 different Fendi bags for today's show. But the first one that I'm going to show you is this beautiful blue tote bag. It actually has different styles of leather combined to it. So on the side, you have the calfskin leather, which is super soft. On the front, this is kind of like Fendi's version of Epsom leather or Epi leather from Louis Vuitton, where it is embossed, which means it's very strong, very scratch resistant. It comes with this beautiful, it's not a functioning like luggage tag, but it's just a nice little detail that it has on the front. On the blue enamel, you do have the word Fendi there as well. You have, let me show you the back of it as well. So it's 2 different tones of blue. You have a kind of like a more royal blue here and more of a true navy blue there. Let me show you the corners, and then I'll show you the inside of the bag. So the corners overall are in really good condition. You have a tiny little bit of corner where they're very minimal. Let me show you this one. Slight corner rub there, super minimal as well. The base is nice and clean. You have a little bit of corner where they're mostly on the glazing, and this one actually is the one that has the most corner wear, but as you can see, it's still very minimal overall. Now let me show you the rest of the bag. So it does come with a shoulder strap. This is removable. You can unclip it from the bottom and fully remove it off the back, but this gives you the option of putting this bag over the shoulder, and it's a great everyday bag, great work bag as well. This will fit a laptop. And on the inside, which is what I love so much, is you have that classic vintage Fendi stripe print on the inside. Multiple pockets there as well. And then you have 2 big compartments, with the middle being the zipper divider, which allows you to secure your pieces nice and safe in there. Now the inside is nice and clean. I would actually give this bag probably an 8 out of 10, just because you do have a little bit of kind of like a little bit of a creaser. Nothing really major, but I love all the beautiful Fendi details. So on the top, you also have this beautiful enameled blue plaque with the word Fendi there. It's only on the front where the little luggage tag is. On the back, you do not have that. You have a closure in the middle to keep it nice and secure. And this to me is a great everyday tote. The fact that it has different leathers really gives it a nice dimension and different textures to it. I love the color blue. So this bag to me is absolutely stunning. You can use it for your laptop. You can use it to run around errands. Think of this as a little bit of a more dressy Neverfull with more structure than the Neverfull. And it also has nice feet, so you can lay her flat wherever you want to lay her flat. And I love the compartments on the inside. I think this, having a zipper compartment when a bag is more of like an open tote bag, is very, very smart, because then you can put your wallet or any essentials in there and keep it nice and secure. Now the price for this bag is 595 pounds, which is 703 USD. You can't get a bag at Fendi for $700. You can barely get a strap at Fendi for $700, if you can even get a strap for that price. So this is a great, oh, by the way, this is the crease that I was telling you before. Like, there is a little bit of a dent here. I do think that if this is properly stored, that will definitely soften over time. But other than that, the bag is in really, really good condition. Great for work, great for travel. And I love the color. This is a little bit more, I would say, a little bit more of a darker blue than the little Prada one that I showed. The sides are very similar to the Prada one. The front is more of a true navy. And I'm going to keep this back here with me, because the next piece that I'm going to show you actually goes really, really cute with this bag. So the next piece I'm going to show you is this little bag charm. Now, if you guys know Karl Lagerfeld used to design for Fendi for quite a while, actually. He created all the little monsters from Fendi. So he had he created the Fendi monsters for Fendi, which was a huge, huge success. And then he made tiny little monsters as bag charms. This is one of them. This has a little bit more of a purple undertone than the actual bag that I'm showing, than the bag that I recently showed. But it will look so cute this together. So the leather that this has in the middle is that the embossed Fendi leather. So again, think about your Prada Saffiano leather, Hermes Epsom, or the Louis Vuitton Epi. Very similar to that leather. But on the front, you have the classic Fendi Monster's Eye, which I think is so playful. I actually have a Fendi Monster t-shirt that whenever I wear, everybody just constantly asks me where I got that shirt from. I'm like, it's Fendi Monsters, and it's actually men's, because women's didn't have it anymore. And this is actually real, I think it's, Kristen, can you read the description? Because it is fur, it's real fur, but I can't remember what type of fur it is. And then you have the same embossed leather on the pull, and it is silver hardware with a little Fendi tag here. Now, you can use this as a keychain, you can use this as a bag charm. I actually think it's very, very cute for this bag, because it is similar colors of blue. So even though this is silver and the bag is more gold, I mix all my hardware all together. But I think this would be such a playful way of dressing down this bag if you wanted to give it a little bit more of a casual look. These are discontinued, they don't make them anymore. And for all Karl Lagerfeld lovers, this is one of those pieces that are really is collectible, because you just don't get it anymore. And this is one of the things that kind of like left Karl Lagerfeld's mark for Fendi, was the Fendi Monster, which unfortunately they've discontinued that. So whenever you see anything with Fendi Monster eyes, definitely try and get it if you love that collection, because it's Lagerfeld and it's discontinued. You can't get any more. But these two together, I think, are so stinking cute. The price for this bag charm is 130 pounds, which is 153 USD. The Chanel Vintage Small Classic Flat Bag. I don't have, are you talking about the push lock that I just showed, Bruno? Let me know if it's already pinned. If that's the case, it is a turn lock, which I'll show it to you. I'll show you, no problem at all. But like I was saying, this is in excellent condition, and just a great way of giving any bag something a little bit more of a playful look. You can obviously use it as a keychain. You can use it for wherever you want to use it. I just think these two together look super, super, super cute. So let's put this over here, and I'll keep showing the pieces. Let me see the comments. Okay, there's no vintage. So I don't have a vintage classic flat bag. Let me know if it's the push lock from the image, and then I'll go back to it and I'll do a little recap. So staying with the Fendi world, I'm going to show you guys this bag next. So this is another option for Fendi that I just absolutely love. This shape, kind of like the moon shape on the top, makes bag extremely comfortable when they're sit under the shoulder. This is in the Fendi canvas, which is extremely durable, in that classic Zucchino print, which is It came after the Suka print, and it pretty much kind of like the little baby sister of the Suka print, because the print is just a lot smaller than the classic Suka print. The classic Suka print is what this bag has, which I'll be showing shortly. Now, this bag is actually in beautiful condition. It is vintage, but it has very, very little wear to the actual bag. So the base is nice and clean. There are no pulls or rips to the corner of the bag, as you guys can see. The canvas from Fendi is actually extremely, extremely durable. You will have some surface scratches to the enamel, to the hardware, and then a little bit of surface scratches to the leather piece, but nothing really major. Here's the strap. The strap is in gorgeous condition. Just some surface scratches, but nothing major to it. And I'm going to show you the inside of the bag. I love this bag. I love the Fendi Zucchino print. Love the color. And Fendi bags are just so comfortable. And as I was saying before, when the bag is mostly open on the inside, it is so nice when you have 3 compartments with the middle one having a full zipper closure. The inside of the bag is nice and cleaned, and you have that zipper compartment in the middle. Now, the beauty of this bag is also that this strap is adjustable and it is removable. So you can fully take the strap off, wear her crossbody. You can change the style of the strap. You can attach a thick guitar strap if you wanted to and kind of give it a little bit more of an edge. I love this bag like this. It is such, let me tuck this paper in so it's not so visible, the little stuffing. This to me is such a classic Fendi bag. It's easy to open, easy to use. And this right now, it's on the longest setting. So if I wanted this bag to sit higher, I can adjust, shorten the strap and it'll sit slightly higher. But I personally love it when it sits like this. That Zucchino print is one of my favorites. I love the contrast of the brown with the khaki undertones of the base. And because you have this super dark brown leather accent, it really goes with anything and everything. And this bag to me, in condition-wise, is probably a 9 out of 10 because yes, you do have some surface scratches to the hardware, but the actual body of the bag, the canvas, is in excellent condition. And this is so cute, so classic. I just love this bag. I love Fendi bags. And Fendi has kind of like reintroduced this style of bags as well. So that's when you know you can never go wrong with vintage. When even when the brand is bringing bags very similar to the original ones, you know you have a nice investment piece in those bags. Now, this bag is priced at 575 pounds, which is 679 USD. This again bag for me, condition wise, this is to me is a 9 out of 10 because I don't really see any stains or rips to the canvas. It is absolutely beautiful. It is a classic. Love the Zucchino print. It's, I would say, I mean, there's no subtlety of it because the logo is there, but I do find that Zucchino print a little bit more subtle than the big Suka print. I love both. I don't think you can go wrong with either one, but this is a nice alternative if you prefer the print on a lighter color palette. It would be the Zucchino print. If you like the darker palette, then the Suka print usually comes in that darker palette. But love this bag, fits a lot, and you do have 3 nice compartments on the inside to keep your bag nice and organized. Now let's do ready to wear. Let's do this jacket. So staying with Fendi, I also have this gorgeous white denim jacket from Fendi that has kind of like a green ombre look at the bottom. I adore this piece. On the buttons, you have the Fendi logo all through. This jacket is in really good condition. It has one tiny little mark, which I'll pinpoint. It is on the sleeve. It has this tiny little mark right there, which it is minimal. But the back of the jacket, everything is super. The size, this is labeled as size 42. It is vintage, so it does run differently than a regular 42. I'll put it on so you guys can see how it fits for size reference. I love this piece. I feel like everybody needs a denim jacket. Everybody needs a white denim jacket. And if you can have white with a little bit of color, it's even more of a win for me. Now you can wear this with the neck up. You can roll the neck down. There is definitely plenty of room in here for me. So I would say this would probably fit up to a size 4 most likely. Even the buttons on the sleeve has the Fendi logo. That is a little mark that I was telling you guys about. Although it kind of looks like it's just part of the wash, but just something to show you guys there. Other than that, I couldn't find any flaws to this jacket. It is denim material, so very, very easy to transition through the different seasons. You can roll the sleeves up you can roll the sleeves up if you guys want. It's very, very comfortable, and it has that classic denim, classic casual look to a jacket. But I love that little playfulness that the little bit of the green base brings. And on the back of the jacket, very, very subtle, which I need to take off so you guys can see. On the back of the jacket, you do have the word Fendi right there. It says Fendi jeans. But other than that, there and the buttons is the only place where you actually see the markings of Fendi. You do have all the original tags to this jacket. You have the main one there, and you have the sizing ones at the bottom. And let's see. Yes, let me know which bag you're referring to, because I don't have a classic small vintage bag in the show. But if you're looking for one, send me a message, because I do have one that I can show you. Now, the picture for this has gone up. I'm putting it on again so you guys can see. I personally love this jacket. This to me is a jacket that works for all seasons, and we all need that white jacket. It just matches very, very easily with anything. And also because you have a little bit of this green undertone at the base, you don't have to worry about it as getting too dirty, because you have a little bit of color as well. And it just literally matches everything. I absolutely love this jacket. And again, I do think it would probably go up to a size 4, because I do have lots of room in this piece. This piece is priced at 325 pounds, which is 384 USD, which for a Fendi jacket, for a denim Fendi jacket, to get under $400 is unheard of. I mean, mother denim jackets are more than that, and they're not Italian made as this one is. It's in beautiful condition. It just has that tiny, tiny little mark. And look again how cool the buttons are for this jacket. I just love how each button has the Fendi logo to it. Like, it's so well made. And look at the buttons. I absolutely adore this piece. Now, this is one of 2 ready to wear that I have. I'll show you the other one. Completely different styles, but both to me are no-brainers, and I love them. Here it is again. I'm going to put it on one more time so you guys can see, and I'll show you the back of it again. I love this piece. This one, as soon as I saw it, I just fell in love with this bag. So here you have the back, and here you have the front of the jacket. So it is a denim jacket in white, just a little bit of a green pepper color at the bottom in an ombre style. Now, let me show you the other piece of ready to wear that I have. Now this one is a lot dressier. So 2 different looks, and it's also a lot bigger. The dimensions are on the description. So I also have this gorgeous vintage Kristen Dior jacket, which I'll put it on. But I want to do a close-up of the material, because you actually have 2 different styles, 2 different fabrics on it. You have a little bit more of that long hair wool on the top, and then a softer texture at the bottom. So they've played with 2 different styles of fabric on this piece, giving it a really, really nice texture. Now this one, let me give you the size, because I forgot to give you the size. Do I have a size for this? So this one, and this one is slightly larger on me. So this is a size 38, size 6, US 6, but it does fit larger than the Fendi one. Let me put this on so you guys can see how it looks. And I love the colors on this one. This is such an elegant jacket. The buttons are black, but on the top, they're actually labeled with the word Dior on all of them. And this does fit a little bit bigger on me, so I would say this would probably go all the way up to a 6. Let me close this so you guys can see, have a better look for the jacket. You have this beautiful neckline, very dressy, and nice and warm, super elegant, with 2 pockets on the front. Here is the back, and you can totally take this more of a dressy look, but again, you can totally wear this with jeans and a t-shirt and just make it a little bit more casual. You can also belt it if you want to give it a little bit more of a formal look. Like if you have a nice black dress, like a fitted dress, you can put this on top, belt it, and it's just great for the office space. Or you can just leave it open with a t-shirt, some denim, and just make it a casual look. And here you can see how beautiful you have, like the I call that long hair wool, and then a little bit of that softer look. two different texture. It is black and beige. It is absolutely beautiful. I actually couldn't find any imperfections for me to pinpoint for this jacket. This jacket is a solid 9.5 out of 10 condition wise. It is classic. The color is beautiful. And wait until you see the price for this Dior jacket, because it is absolutely surreal to be able to get a Dior jacket for this price. It is lined with black silk, as you guys can see. And you have all the tags intact for this one. You have the main tag there, and you have the tag size here. Now, this is actually a little bit newer collection than the Fendi one. The Fendi one is more vintage than this. But they're both such beautiful pieces. I'll have it on while the price gets pinned. Here we go. The price for this piece is 450 pounds, which is 531 USD for a Kristen Dior jacket, which it is just everything. And again, this I would definitely think would fit after like a, let's see. So I go to get the duties and custom. Alina, we actually cover all the duties and custom automatically when you purchase something through the show. So if you were to purchase any of the pieces that I've shown while the show is live, you're automatically done. You're automatically processed as all the duties and customs covered. So you don't have to put a code for that. So to answer your question, no need for a code. It just automatically happens when you purchase something through a live show. And oh my God, this would retail for at least like $3,000. Like a Dior sweater, a Dior wool sweater is like $2,800. So you can imagine how much a jacket would be. I don't have any Balenciaga ready to wear. Maybe I'm thinking I might be able to get some, not this week, but the coming week, but no guarantees on that yet. The only Balenciaga sweater that I had sold like this. So for ready to wear for this show, I just have the Fendi jacket and this beautiful Dior jacket, which is literally, like Kristen said, borderline free at that price. So there you go. Hi Adela, how are you? I know, like this to me is probably one of the most classic combinations you can think of. Like the beige and the black goes with everything. And yes, I will be showing that, Kelly, in a little bit. It is Rose Purpura in a Kelly 28 Retourne. It is beautiful, but I'm not showing her just yet. So the next bag that I'm going to show you guys, since we're talking about pink, it's going to be this pink wallet on chain. It comes with box. Let me see if there's, I'm going to open everything with you guys. The price of this is ridiculous. And I'll explain why it's such an insane price. So it comes with a box. It comes with tres leches. Oh, I cannot wait to eat tres leches. It comes with a box. Comes with a dust bag. And it is pink lambskin leather with silver hardware. Now, the reason that the price is what it is, which is a really, really good price, is because the corners of this bag has actually been retouched. So that's why. So you can kind of see how like there used to be a little scuff here, and this was retouched. So there's really nothing for me to pinpoint condition-wise, because all the corners have been retouched on the back. So there is no corner wear. There is no darkening to the back of the wallet and chain. There is no darkening on the front. So condition-wise, actually gets a 9 out of 10, but keep in mind that the corners have been retouched. The inside of the bag has little to no surface scratches. You have the classic look with this one. It is more of the vintage ones of the wallet and chain. The newer ones have a magnetic closure. This is still the push lock style of closure. You do have a little bit of darkening on the inside of the zipping compartment all the way at the bottom. Hard to see on the camera, but there's a little bit of darkening to the interior of this piece. But other than that, it's actually in really, really good condition. Keep in mind that it has been retouched. And the series for this piece, where's my little series sticker? I know I saw it, and I had the same time when I was looking at it for the first time. But it is in the description, so Kristen, if you see that, oh, here it goes. This is a series 16, which would be 2012. It gets an 9 out of 10, guys, condition-wise, because it has no corner work, but keep in mind the corners have been retouched. It is in a beautiful pink, kind of like a little bit darker, probably like, I would say 2 to 3 shades darker than the Rose Sakura. But it is pink. It is Chanel. It's very, very, very hard to get anything pink from Chanel. The beauty of the wallet on chains is the different ways that you can style this piece. You can make this bag go from literally a belt bag which I love the wallet and chain as a belt bag, to crossbody, to over the shoulder, to hiding the chains, wearing it as a clutch, putting the chains multiple times through it, and making it into a cute little night bag as well. I just undid it. Here we go. The price for this, guys, is I don't think anybody knew I had a show tonight because I went to log into the Luxury Promise page and I couldn't do it. So surprise, I have a show tonight. The price for this bag is 1,995 pounds, which is 2,358 USD. The wallet on chains right now retail for about 3,000, so you're getting it well below retail. And it is a beautiful shade of pink. I actually love wearing the wallets of chains like this. They're very cute. They fit a ton. They fit your phone, and you can always just tuck in the chain and also use it as a nice little handheld clutch. It is pink. It just has, the corners definitely have been retouched, but other than that, the wallet really is in really good condition. Pink with silver hardware, way below retail. And even though the corners have been retouched, guys, it just keeps the wallet looking newer longer. Just to think about it, because if you were to get a wallet that had a lot of corner wear, a wallet that had a lot of corner wear, you might want to have it taken to a shoe cobbler or a leather surgeon and just adjusting the corner. So the person did it for you. You don't have to do it anymore. And it is in a beautiful shade of pink. So let me put this back over here and continue showing you bags. Now, the next one that we're gonna go for, let's do this one because I love this bag. Fall is coming, guys. Fall is coming. This is a full set. Comes with box. It is this gorgeous mini square. It's not tweed. It's more like a felt material. And it has blacks, grays, and pinks. And it is in silver hardware. This is a mini rectangle, which I'm going to flip that so you guys can see how beautiful this is. So you have this beautiful mini rectangle. The corners are nice and clean. No pulls, no rips, nothing. Here are the other corners. I'm here in Ireland, but I'm afraid of missing something. So I have you up here. Thank you, Tasha. I know it's super late there, so thank you for tuning in. So here's the base, nice and clean. There's literally no signs of wear for me to pinpoint on this bag. And what I love so much is the beautiful dark gray lambskin that they've done for the chain. It is absolutely beautiful. And in such a good condition that this has a little bit of plastic still left there. So you have minimal surface scratches on the hardware, but very. Look how beautiful the inside of this bag is. You have this stunning, I love the color combination. This beautiful dark gray, like little to no surface scratches there. And this is newer collection because you have that chip there, which is still covered with plastic. So this is a solid 9.5 out of 10 condition wise for me. The newer ones with the chip do not come with card. So this is a full set with box, with dust bag, with literally everything. And it's just stunning. Look how cute this is. Now, the beauty of the mini Chanel flatbacks is that to wear them crossbody, they actually have a longer drop, which means they'll sit nice and lower. The classic medium flatbacks or the small tend to sit a little bit higher. This, if you wanted something to wear crossbody that sits lower, the mini is a great option, which I love this. And as always, you can always play with the chains and just double it up multiple times to get the length that you would want to have. Now, this to me is the perfect fall and winter bag. I love the colors. It also kind of reminds me, like if you guys love the movie Clueless, this gives me all those Clueless vibes. Love the combination. Because it has black and gray, it's still very easy bag to match, but you just have a tiny little bit of pink throughout, which I personally love because it kind of gives it that little bit of that girly look. And it just goes with everything, and it's so pretty. I love the mini bags from Chanel. I love where they sit with a drop, and everyone needs a tweed piece in the Chanel collection. This is just so cute. Now, again, this is actually not tweed. This is a felt material. It is not tweed. You guys can see that better. There's no tweed. It actually makes it more durable because you don't have to worry about any snacks on it. But look how beautiful the colors are. Like, I love this bag. And it's just in such good condition. If I could give a bag a 10 out of 10, I would, it would be this bag. Like this bag literally is in insane condition, and I love her. There you go. So there is an LP alert where there's an LP alert where you can subscribe, you can sign into the website, and they'll send you text message when live shows are coming on. For some reason, I didn't get the ones for today's show though, because I am signed up for that, but I didn't get any of the ones for today's show. So here's where the bag sits. And the price for this bag is £4,390, which is 5,187 USD. This is a discontinued style. You cannot get this color anymore. I love the material. I love the look. Love that beautiful gray interior contrast to the bag. Love the fact that it has a little bit of pink to it, because if you want color but you don't want to fully commit to an all color bag, this, guys, is a great option, because you get the best of both worlds. You get the neutral tones with the grays and the black, but you also get a little bit of that playful color with the pink. And again, it is full set. It is a 9.999 out of 10 condition wise. It is literally everything. I love this bag. Next, I'm going from one classic to another classic. I'm going to show this bag, because we all know I love myself some Fendi. And this is a great option to the classic Fendi baguette. It's very similar to the Fendi baguette, but it's actually slightly longer than the Fendi baguette. And it has some key differences from the Fendi baguette, but still very similar to it. So one of the main differences this bag has from the 1997 Fendi baguette is that the strap in this one is not removable, but you still have the nice chunky little brass pieces on the side where you can clip another type of strap if you wanted to, and turn this back crossbody. You do have a little bit of tarnish on the hardware on the side. Not a lot, but it's something a little bit to pinpoint. And it's mostly on this one, not so much on this one. The condition, guys, is amazing. There is little to no corner wear anywhere. And as you guys can see, the moment I do this is one of the difference from the Fendi baguette as well. The Fendi baguette is one big compartment. It doesn't have kind of like this trifle look at the bottom. But there's literally minimal, I'm going to say little to no corner wear, because I just don't see any, to be honest. Like, I literally don't see any imperfections to the canvas. There's no rubbing or anything on the back either. On the front, you just have some surface scratches to the hardware, but the strap, everything is in amazing condition. 1 a.m. in Ireland. Allison, that is true dedication, and I really appreciate you tuning in all the way from Ireland at 1 in the morning. So this, like I mentioned, is slightly longer than the Fendi baguette, and it's also a little bit more of this piece is, and it also comes with the original dust bag. When you open it, you actually have a compartment in the middle that the classic Fendi baguette does not have. So if you want the bag like the Fendi baguette, but you prefer them to have compartment, this would be the choice for you. And you have a nice zipper compartment there as well. The interior of the bag is nice and clean. There literally is no signs of wear on the inside either. I would say your signs of wear would be a little bit of surface scratches to the buckle and a little bit of tarnish on the corner hardware. But other than that, this bag gets, I'm going to give her an 8.5 out of 9, because you do have that slight tarnishing there. But other than that, this is a gem of a bag. It's vintage. It's very recognizable Fendi. It has the classic Suka print, which is hands down my most favorite print of all Fendi. And this print has actually been discontinued for quite a while from Fendi, and they've started to reintroduce it in some bags. They've actually have a Fendigraphy bag now that has something like a little bit of like the vintage vibes with the Suka print. So it is recognizable everywhere. It is a classic from Fendi, and I cannot say enough how strong the Fendi canvas is. It is super durable. And I love it because it matches your browns, it matches your blacks, it matches beige. It literally matches everything you wear. And I personally love the Fendi logo. And this is also a fun bag that you can kind of push the strap down and just wear it as a clutch. And because it has a little bit more structure than the actual Fendi baguette, because the Fendi baguette is a little bit more flimsy, when you wear it as a clutch, it actually keeps its shape nice and firm. Very similar to like the Hermes Jige, for example, versus the Fendi baguette. If you don't have it stuffed, it's a little bit more foldable under the other. So it doesn't really work as nicely as this one would work as a clutch. Now the price for this one is 875 pounds, which is 1,033. And again, this bag for me had, if it did not have the surface scratches or the slight tarnish that this piece has, it would be an 9.5 out of 10 because the body of this bag is in amazing condition. But because of that, I'm giving it an 8.5 out of 10. And this one does come with a dust bag. There you go. Love this bag. It's a true classic. You cannot go wrong with anything, in my opinion, with it has the Fendi Suka print. This is one of my favorite styles of Fendi bags. Now let's go from something old to something new, because we also have this beautiful beige tone that still has plastic on the hardware. This is a 9.999 again out of 10 condition wise. I'm gonna flip the camera right away so you can see the corners. The base is nice and clean. There literally is absolutely no corner wear at all. No scratch on the glazing, nothing. This bag really is in amazing, amazing condition. Look at the back. You have a tiny little press mark there, which is probably from its own strap. But look at this beauty. Like, this bag is absolutely stunning. This is one of the classic in Triumph's bag. The shoulder strap is adjustable, so you can make it longer or shorter depending on where you like the bags to sit. It has a perfect drop to wear crossbody as well. This to me is very, very, very similar to the Hermes Constance. So every time I see this bag, I always feel like this is like the Celine version of the Hermes Constance, which it is a beautiful shape. You cannot go wrong with the shape. It's classic, it's timeless, it'll never go out of style. The way that you open this bag is you press the logo and the metal hardware comes up. And on the inside, first of all, it comes with a dust bag. It literally has all the Celine tags. It is under retail. You have all these different dividers on the inside, which I personally love when a bag has dividers because it just makes things easier to find. There is no signs of wear for me to pinpoint on the inside of this bag. You literally have the tags. This is, by the way, the medium size. You have the tags, you have the dust bag. It literally has everything. It even has the blue plastic, which whoever gets this bag will have the joy of peeling that plastic off. And this color, guys, it's a beauty. This is like a true, like a very light beige with a little bit of a nude undertone. It is literally dreams of dreams, this color. You can make this sit lower if you guys want the crossbody to sit lower. You can also bring it a little bit higher up if you wanted to. You can also wear her over the shoulder. Like, this is classic Celine. Celine is known for very clean lines and the Triumph logo. This to me just has, it's just the epiphany of a Celine style of handbag, and I love the color. The hardware would be gold. I just don't want to take the I don't want to take the sticker off because I feel like whoever gets this bag should be the person taking the sticker off. But as you guys can see, the hardware is gold. It's not blue, and it is below retail, and it is absolutely stunning. This bag is 2,700 pounds, which is 3,189 US dollar. And again, this bag is just in amazing, amazing condition. I believe they retail for about 3,900 and change, plus tax, plus all of that. You're getting it here for 3,081. The price you see is the price you pay. We do have the 15 pounds extra for shipping, but there's no tax. If you're international, there's no duties when we ship the bag to you. So it is a nice savings. And again, in excellent condition with a dust bag, with even the Celine tags. Like, it is just flawless. Like, this bag, the color literally to me is everything. If I was gonna get, all my Constances are actually dark. One moment I saw this bag, it literally put, I love this bag. I feel like I need a bag in this color because it's just so easy to match and so easy to wear, and it just pops. Like, imagine when winter for me is right around the corner. When you have like a nice thick black coat and you just put this against it for that like touch of elegance and that contrast, it is such a beautiful bag. And it's another bag that will not go out of style. Like, this is the epiphany for me of a Celine bag. It's elegant. It's just beautiful. It's subtle, but just hits all the right spots with that beautiful Triumph logo on the front. Now let's go from this. Let's go for a crossbody bag because I talk with my hands quite a bit. So I like having my hands free. And I have this super, super cool vintage monogram ideal Louis Vuitton bag. Now, this print has been discontinued from Louis Vuitton. This is kind of like their canvas version of, kind of like the Fendi canvas, but the Louis Vuitton version. It's called Monogram Ideal, and it has the monograms throughout, but it's actually a lot smaller than the classic monogram coated canvas. They did it in a lot of colors. My personal favorite has always been the brown one. You have a beautiful leather trim to this bag. You have an adjustable leather strap, and it has that super cool moon shape, which means when you wear it, it actually kind of wraps around you, making the bag very comfortable. This bag, I'm gonna flip the camera so you guys can see, it's also in excellent condition. So the bottom of the bag and all the edges has this beautiful leather trim with tiny little feet on the corners. There is no rip, there are no stains, there are no marks, there are no pulls. There's literally nothing on the outside for me to pinpoint on the canvas. On the leather, very subtle here, you have Louis Vuitton embossed. Here is the bag. You'll have some surface scratches to the hardware, but this bag overall is in excellent condition. I'm gonna flip it around so you guys can see better. Let's see, there is no tarnish on the hardware. This is the zipper pull for it. Now I have it probably two settings that I can adjust it still. This is a true crossbody bag. So this actually to me reminds me a lot to the Evelyn, because the Evelyn also has that U shape on the top, which when you wear the Hermes Evelyn, it kind of hugs your waist, which I personally love because it's very comfortable. The beauty of this one though is that it actually has a zipper closure, which makes it very secure. Hi, I'm Kristen. The time zone on the site had 8 a.m. Missed it out. Oh no, it had 8 p.m. Sorry about that, Shirley. But we do have that handbag icon, which means you can click on it and see all the pieces that I've showed so far. And if there's anything you want me to do a recap, just let me know, Shirley. More than happy to do it. Hi, Joanna. How are you? By the way, Joanna, if you are still going back and forth about skydiving, you'll love it, and I would love to skydive with you in Dubai. So it's not until November. You just have plenty of time to change your mind. It'll be lots and lots of fun. Just saying. The inside of this bag is nice and clean, and it's actually super spacious. This is a great everyday bag. This to me is very comparable to the really to the Hermes Evelyn, but it kind of has the benefit of having a zipper compartment, which is a must. For me, I love zipper compartments. When you travel, you want to have that little extra safety piece when you're in a populated city. And okay, Joanna, come on, it would be so much fun. I've done it before in Dubai, and it literally is like the best experience ever. I think you'll love it. I think you'll love it, Joanna, and it'll be a lot of fun. And I cannot wait to actually meet you soon. So I would actually rank this bag probably a 9 out of 10, because the only signs of wear would be just slight superficial scratches. The actual body of the bag's in great condition, and I find it so comfortable, and it's just a different style of bag that you don't see very often. And I love being hands-free. It's lightweight. It's a great travel bag. It's just literally, for me, a no-brainer for this one. I love the color. I love browns. They go so beautiful with black, with beige, with everything. And I love the print. It's the monogram Ideal. The logo is a lot smaller than that coated canvas. So if you've always wanted Louis Vuitton, but you wanted something a little bit more subtle, this is a great piece. And the price for this bag is 550 pounds, which is 650 USD. And again, this bag is in beautiful condition. I don't really see any major signs of wear. And I love this moon shape. You can probably, you can also wear it over the shoulder. It would sit a little bit longer. It is adjustable, so I can actually make this slightly smaller, slightly shorter. I am 5'1", so keep that in mind. On a normal height, this would probably sit around here over the shoulder. I know, I cannot wait to Joanna, I cannot wait to actually meet you. And it's like right around the corner. I'm so excited. But this is one of 3 vintage Louis Vuitton bags that I have. So I want to go for that one. Let's go for a fun one, because I also have this killer Chanel Flatback, which I absolutely love because it is really 2-in-1 bag. So first of all, the sparkle on the sequins is stunning. The size of this bag is very comparable to the classic medium Chanel Flatback. It is more of a full flap style look, and it has the double chain. Now, she must be having a blast in Singapore. Singapore's actually on my wish list. I want to go one day, on my little bucket list. Okay, so why do I love this bag? Plenty of reasons. So number one, the sparkle. The sparkle of this bag is dreams. I love the double chain look, and I love the beautiful CC silver in the middle. Now, if you wanted to change the look of this bag, all you have to do is pass your hand on it, and it goes from black to silver. And just look at that sparkle. And you can do this to the entire body of the bag. So there's your black. Here is the bag now on silver. Like, it really is two different looks in one, where you can have a silver Chanel bag or a black Chanel bag. And the camera really does not do it justice with how much it sparkles. I know it seems very, very sparkly there in person, in the video, but in person, it's even more sparkly. You also have a nice leather base for the bag. And it's really in excellent condition, because there's literally no surface scratches to the bottom of the bag. You have slight surface scratches and creasing here, which is very expected when you have a flap style of bag. Let me get this out. And this bag comes with the dust bag, comes with the little care booklet, and it comes with the card. This bag is a series 12, which is 2008 to 2009. And this bag to me, this is probably one of my favorite Chanel bags that I have, because it's different. And it's dressy, but again, I will dress literally down everything. This piece, which is dressy, I haven't taken off, and I literally wear with anything. And it sits like this. So it's not crossbody, it's intended to be higher up, which for a sequence bag, you do want the bag to sit higher up and not so low. This is on the silver side. You can see how much the sparkle. I would wear this with jeans. I wouldn't necessarily keep it literally great to dress up or dress down. And let me make it black so you guys can see the black look. It's also very therapeutic, by the way, guys. If you can just, it's like petting a dog, but instead of petting a dog, you're petting a Chanel bag, which is great. Now, here it is on the black side with the gray CC, the silver CC. Now, this bag is 2,600 pounds, which is 3,072 USD. Now, keep in mind, this bag is the equivalent of a medium Chanel flat bag, and it's pretty much around the price of a current wallet on chain. This is an absolute bargain at that price point. There's no sequin missing. There are no pulls. The chain is in beautiful condition. It is silver hardware. There literally is nothing for me to pinpoint from a wear standpoint for this bag. And as you guys can see, it's just the sparkle. Like, look how beautiful this is. And you get two different looks in one, which I just think is amazing. And talk about cost per wear when you have two bags in one. You don't get that very often. It's very, very rare to get two different looks in one. I just love, I can literally stand here all day and just show you how beautiful this sparkle is. Like, this is just everything for me. Love this bag. Next up, we're gonna do, let's do some vintage Louis Vuitton, and then I'll go and jump into the Kelly next. So I actually have, I have a really cool Chanel messenger bag that's all the way at the bottom that I forgot that I had. So the next one that I have is this. We all know the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. This is the PM Neverfull. This is the smaller of the Neverfull, so you can come. The Neverfull comes in 3 different sizes. This is the smaller size. This bag is in beautiful, beautiful condition. Usually when we get the Neverfulls, the vachetta leather has darkened a lot. It has significant watermarks, and it has a little bit of corner wear. This bag has none of that, which I'm gonna flip the camera and show it to you guys. So the corners on this bag have little to no corner wear, as you guys can see. There is no scratching or rubbing to the corners. The base is nice and clean as well. Here's corner 3, corner 4. Literally, there's really no visible signs of corner wear on this bag. The body is also in great condition. There's no scratches to the coated canvas, and there's actually no real big visible watermark to the strap. So usually you would see the watermarks in this piece. The vachetta has slightly darkened, but it's still not that like super dark patina color that we all love. But as you guys can see, there's really no huge visible watermark to it. Now the inside, is also nice and clean. It comes with a dust bag, and there's just no real marks on the inside either for me to pinpoint. Nilsa, I love the patina as well, but I like being the one that gives sometimes the patina to the bag. So this is perfect for those people that kind of want to be the ones or are kind of giving the patina to the bag. This will darken a lot more and will really give you that like golden hue that we love so much on the Louis Vuitton. But this bag for me is a solid 9 out of 10 condition wise. This is actually perfect for laptops. All the Neverfulls are great travel bags. They're all great work bags as well. But for a laptop, the smaller size is actually for me one of the favorite ones, because when the bag is too big and you have a laptop in it, the laptop moves back and forth and it's not very comfortable. It can actually pull the shoulder strap off your shoulder. On the smaller bag, because the laptop sits more firm, it doesn't move and it keeps the strap in place. So I actually really like the smaller size for the laptop bags. If you wanted to use something for a laptop bag, it is small, but it literally fits still everything. Laptops, iPads, great for travel, great for every day. And it's also great if you don't want to have, if you love a Neverfull, but you don't want to have a very big tote bag all the time. This size is actually perfect because it really does give you all the benefits of the Neverfull, but in a slightly smaller size. And the price for this is 1,050 pounds, which is 1,240 USD. These bags are retailing close for $2,000 now. So to get it in this condition for that price, guys, it's another bargain. I think the last time I checked, the Neverfull was like 1,975 or so. So $1,240 when you get it pre-loved, and you're not getting it just pre-loved, you're getting it in amazing, amazing condition. Like I said, this bag to me is a solid 9 out of 10 because there really isn't any like visible watermark, which is one of like the big things that you look for when it comes to wear from Louis Vuitton. Can you please show the Chanel push like shoulder bag again, and can you name what it comes with? Yes, of course. I'll do it right now. So it's this one. It comes with a box. It comes with a dust bag. It doesn't come with the card, but the series sticker is still inside. And I'm gonna flip the camera so you can see it. I'm gonna leave that. Here we go. So it's 24 karat gold plated. As you can see, the front of the bag is in amazing condition. There's literally no surface scratches to the leather. It's in amazing, amazing condition. Here's the corners. The corner have little to no corner wear. You guys can see this has like the slightest bit of corner wear there, but it is literally minimal. And I am very picky when it comes to like pointing things. Here is the other two corners, which are also in excellent condition. The bag just has a couple of press marks, which is kind of when you tilt the bag where you see it. So you kind of have a slight press mark there, a press mark there. And these press marks are actually from the chain. It's from just storing it with the chain that way. And I'll show you the inside. The inside has one tiny little mark right there. So you do, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it has a tiny little bit of white mark here. But nothing like, I would say the inside has more wear than the outside, but it's nothing really like major on the inside other than that little spot there. I do think that leather conditioning will actually take that spot off. And the series sticker is a series 2. So it's 1991 to 1994. And yes, I will show that Dior jacket, of course. And this is, for me, this is kind of like the vintage version of a wallet and chain. The strap is shorter, so you can't really, if you wear this crossbody, it's a very, very high crossbody. As you guys can see, it's doable, but it is high. This is intended more to be worn like this, or by tucking the chain on the inside of the bag and just wearing it as a clutch as well. Because as a clutch, this would be very, very, very cute. And it will literally fit everything. This is super chic for me. Like, the beauty of this bag is you can wear it as a clutch, you can wear it over the shoulder, and it gives you all the look of a Chanel flat bag without the price points of a Chanel flat bag. And condition-wise, I'd probably give this bag probably like an out of 10. Comes with a box, comes with a dust bag. It doesn't come with a card, but it does have the series stickers on the inside. So here you go, Lena. Let me know if you want any other information on this bag. And Annie, I'm going to show you the Dior jacket, which it is a steal. So the Dior jacket is in excellent condition. There's literally no signs of wear for me to pinpoint. And I'm going to put it on. It's slightly big on me, but it is beautiful. And it's one of these pieces that you can dress down or dress up so easily. So if you want to dress this down throw a pair of jeans, a t-shirt, and just have this on. You do have nice side pockets, which I love a jacket where you can kind of hide your hands in. If you wanted to dress this a lot more and you wanted to make it more like office casual, for example, you can put like a nice little fitted dress or a pencil skirt. You can close this and you can belt it. And with a nice fitted skirt, it would be super, super elegant for work. So it's a piece that transitions from casual to work to literally everything. And look how beautiful the textures are, because you actually have two different textures of fabric to this piece. It's beige with black. There are no stains. There are no rips. It's beautiful. And yes, it's slightly big on me. So imagine if this was a little bit more, like if I were to pin it on the back, it would be kind of give you a little bit more of that bottle shaped look. It's a little bit big on me, but you can get the idea. And the price, guys, this to me is like, I don't understand why this is still here. You also have, they're all black buttons, but the top, let me unbutton this so you guys can see it better. The top of each button is stamped with the word Dior, which I don't know if you guys can see, but they do have the word Dior on each button. This is in excellent condition, and it's such a beautiful combination. And imagine, like, I love this. If this was my size, it would have never made it to the show. Let's put it that way, because the price, the condition, the fit, the neckline, it literally is everything. Like, I love this piece. But there you go, Annie. Let me know if you want to see anything else on the jacket. It's absolutely beautiful. There's nothing from a wear standpoint really for me to pinpoint, and there's no marks, no pulls, no stains or anything like that. It is, here's the inside. It's silk lining, and you have all the original tags attached to the jacket. The Kristen Dior label there, and the sizing tag right here. It is tagged, it is size 38, 38 French and a 6 US. So great condition, and I love it. And the price is a no-brainer. I bought a Dior sweater, those like Dior sweaters. Just the sweater, I think, was like $2,300. So you can imagine how much a jacket in Dior is. And you're getting it here in excellent condition for an unbelievable price. Now, let's keep going and showing more pieces. So I'm going to show you guys next this bag. Because, like I said, you guys haven't noticed, I talk with my hands quite a bit. I love being hands-free. So we have this gorgeous Chanel vintage messenger bag in caviar leather, 24 karat gold plated, with the turn lock closure for the front pocket. Now I'm going to flip the camera so you guys can see all the details for this. So on the CCs, you have the quilted pattern on it as well. So that's the first detail that I love. This is a turn lock closure for the front pocket, which I'll flip the camera back around so you guys can see all the features for it. But look at the shine of this vintage caviar. There's literally no surface scratches to it. There's no loss of gilding there. No loss of gilding on this beautiful zipper pull either. That kind of has that bijou sheen there with the cute little CC logo on the charm as well. The corners of this bag have little to no corner wear. So corner 1, corner 2, a nice clean base, corner 3, and corner 4. And here's the back of the bag. Also has just a gorgeous shine to it with little to no surface scratches as well. Now, as I was saying, you have this beautiful front pocket where you can have anything you want to have easy access to. It is a substantial pocket to the front of the bag. And on the inside, you can get everything out. You actually, let me open the zipper more. I didn't open the zipper all the way. You have a nice clean interior. You do have some surface scratches to the leather, but no real big stain or mark. This bag is a series 2, which would be 1991 to 1994. It doesn't come with card. It will come with a Luxury Promise card and a Luxury Promise dust bag, but this bag gets a solid 9 out of 10 condition-wise for me. And you have this nice thick leather strap, making it very comfortable to wear crossbody, to wear over the shoulder. So over the shoulder, it will kind of look like this. I am 5'1" people, so imagine that a little bit higher than where it sits on me. But this to me is one of those ideal crossbody messenger bags. It is elegant, it's caviar, it's 24 karat gold plated. You have that beautiful turn lock closure, which I personally love. I think any Chanel bag that has the turn lock closure really dresses the bag up a lot, even if it's a casual messenger bag look. That the detail of the turn lock closure really does dress the bag up nicely. And There really isn't anything. You can say that the zipper has a little bit of tarnish there, but there really isn't anything for me to pinpoint condition wise on this bag. It is absolutely beautiful, and having a Caviar messenger bag in black with a 24 karat gold plated is so rare, especially in this condition. It's not big enough for a laptop or an iPad, but it's still one of those bags that's just perfect to travel with. I love it. I think this is just probably one of the nicest, like cheekiest, timeless messenger bags that I've had from Chanel in the larger size, in Caviar, in black, 24 karat gold plated. So it is beautiful. It's one of those combinations that you know will retain its value and will continue to increase in value, especially because you have all these classic Chanel elements like the quilt pattern, it's Caviar, and 24 karat gold plated. The price for this bag is 3,200 pounds, which is 3,781 USD. And I love it. I'm going to put it on again so you guys can see where it sits. This style of strap, by the way, makes messenger bags, crossbody bags, so comfortable. And you can actually put a little bit more weight to them, or kind of like fill them up more without feeling the chain sometimes kind of like digging in. The leather straps makes the bag more casual, yes, but it also makes the bag a lot more comfortable when you want to have a bag that you have with you all day long. And I love the look of this one. It's just like the Louis Vuitton one is definitely more of a casual look. This is one of those like smart style of messenger bags that you can definitely dress up or dress down very easily. And again, condition for this, I'm just gonna give her a 9 because look at the shine. There's just no scratches to it. Like, it is absolutely stunning. Love this bag. Then we're gonna go for, let's go for this guy. And then I'm getting close for the Kelly, which is so good. So the next bag that I have is this beautiful Louis Vuitton vintage bag. Now, hi there, did you show the, I have not shown the Hermes yet. I have about 3 more pieces, and then I'm gonna show them on the Hermes bag. But trust me, it is absolutely beautiful. Alina, what did you get? Did you get the bag, Alina? Did you? The Chanel bag? Oh, that makes me so happy. Sorry to get off topic, but your biceps, my biceps. Here. Thank you. I've struggled my entire life thinking that I have like the worst arms ever. So thank you for that compliment. You just made my day. And Alina, congratulations on your bag. It is absolutely beautiful. I hope you love it. And if you have any questions, always message me, email me, you name it. I love connecting with customers. So congrats. I'm so happy you got it. So yeah, so thank you for my bicep comment. But anyway, the next one is this. So one of the things that I love so much about vintage Louis Vuitton is that the coated canvas is actually thicker than the newer canvas. I don't know why they've made it, why they've changed it, because vintage Louis Vuitton is a dream. So this one actually has more wear than the Neverfull that I showed you. And one of the first things that you can see is that the patina is actually a lot darker than the other one. I'm gonna flip the camera so you guys can see it. So the patina is definitely darker. That has that beautiful honeydew color. And you do have some corner wear on the vachetta. So as you guys can see, like there is rubbing here. And there's rubbing there as well. Now, vachetta is an untreated leather. So when you see vachetta corners, this is what you should expect the bag to at some point just be. Because this is completely natural for that leather. Corner wear there. And corner wear there with some marks. So you can kind of see how there's a couple of marks here. Now, as I was saying before, vachetta is an untreated leather. That is kind of what this leather is supposed to do. So when you think about box with Hermes, you're expected to get scratches with that bag. When you think about, what bag was I going to think about? Vachetta with Louis Vuitton. Expect the darkening, expect the oil series, or Barenia with Hermes as well. It's a leather that's supposed to age with you. That is what vachetta is. And that is one of the things that I actually love about this leather, because it kind of has character and it shows where the bag has been, which I personally love that. You have these beautiful details to the zipper pull. You do have some tarnish on the hardware. So this one has a little bit of tarnish on the buckle. But just so you guys know, Louis Vuitton actually does replace the hardware and does replace all the vachetta. The only thing that Louis Vuitton cannot fix is if you have a hole on your canvas. But anything else, Louis Vuitton can actually address and fix. I personally love the vintage look of vachetta. Like the more golden, the more like aged it looks, the more I like it. One of the things that I love about this bag is that the straps are fully removable. So you can actually, if you wanted to, you can put a nice thick guitar strap to this bag to wear a crossbody, but you can really play with how you want to style this bag. It comes with its dust bag, and the inside is nice and clean. There's actually no marks for me to pinpoint to the inside of this bag. Now, it is right now set up on probably one of the, I would say, the longest setting, and it sits nice and comfortably here, which and the interior is amazing on this bag. Like, there's literally like no signs of wear on the interior. So this is where it would sit. But keep in mind, you can definitely adjust this bag if you wanted to. You can wear a crossbody. You can make your longer, shorter. These straps are 100% removable, so you can really, really play with the look of the bag. And the price for this is 600 pounds, which is 709 USD. So again, for a Louis Vuitton bag for $700 in this condition for this size, it's a really, really good price. And I don't say that lightly. Like, I'm not the type of person that's going to tell you everything's a really good price. This is genuinely a really, really good price, because you can get a Louis Vuitton wallet for that price. And this is a nice size bag. And yes, you do have slight corner wear, but it's vachetta leather. It's supposed to have that corner wear. It is meant to age with you. It's meant to kind of like, it's like, think of it as like a living leather. Like, it will age with us as we get older, and it kind of tells the story of the bag. And I love the fact that you can just take the straps off and really, really customize this bag to how you want it to look. And if you don't want to change it, it has a great drop to wear as a shoulder bag. And it's kind of like the perfect size for an everyday bag that fits a lot without being an oversized bag. So I actually really, really love the look of this bag. There's just something special to it. I love the structure, like very structure bag. So this to me is just beautiful. And it's not a Louis Vuitton that you'll see very often. It's not something that you'll be walking on the streets and be like, oh, she has the same handbag as me. It's more rare, and it's a true vintage. It's a true Louis Vuitton classic, and I love her. So let's go from jewelry. Let's do this piece, and then let's see. I'll do. Oh, guys, I'm almost done showing you pieces, and then I'm gonna go on that stunning Kelly, which I kind of wanted to buy, but I have some expenses coming, so I cannot buy. So the next piece is this gorgeous vintage Chanel belt. So belt / necklace. So on one side, you have this beautiful Chanel charm. It's stamped both sides with Chanel. And then look at the 24 karat gold plating in this bag. In this belt is beautiful. Like, it has such a nice sheen to it. You have the black leather lambskin. And then on the opposite side, you have this beautiful Chanel medallion. It's the same size, the same print as the opposite section, just slightly bigger. This is removable, which means you can actually attach this and wear it as a necklace if you wanted to kind of have 2-in-1 looks. Now, let me give you the measurements for this piece. One of the things that I love about these belts / necklaces is that you get multiple looks with one piece. And I love justifying my purchases with a good cost per wear. This is a good cost per wear. So this measures about 33 inches or so in length. It is a fishhook style closure. And if you wear it as a belt, I'm going to go high up here. If you wear it as a belt, I'm going to put it on this side. It would sit here. Very, 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 very elegant with a little medallion on the side. This medallion you guys can take off and actually wear it as a necklace if you wanted to. But this is how it would look as a belt. And you can also... Now, I always get all this stuff like tangled in my hair. You can also wear this piece as a necklace. You can wrap it around multiple times. It is a fish hook, so which means it gives you the freedom of kind of deciding where you want to pin it. So if you wanted to pin it, I'm going to get really close to the camera so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to pin it right there. So this is one way that you can style it, where you have both medallions on the front. You can also take this medallion off if you wanted to just have the one little center medallion. So it does give you different ways of wearing it, of styling it, and really maximizing that cost per wear. The beauty of all these pieces is they are vintage. They're 24 karat gold plated. This one in particular for me, it's a solid 9 out of 10 condition wise, because there is no tarnish, there's no loss of gilding. The yellow on this is just so nice, and it is just absolutely beautiful. And it's just a classic design. You can probably wrap this multiple times as well and wear it as a bracelet, actually, which I love chunky bracelets. So yeah, so you can actually wrap it around multiple times and wear it as a nice layered look bracelet. The price for this is $1,050, which is 1,240 USD. And there you go. Love this piece. It's actually the only belt / necklace that I have. The other piece that I have is more of a necklace, and I love the black with the intertwined landscape because it's just so classic Chanel that I love it. You cannot go wrong with these pieces. They will go up in value every single year, especially, again, black and gold combination for Chanel really is kind of, it's very sought after, very coveted, and very, very elegant and just easy to match with everything. Next up, I have this ginormous medallion from Chanel. So it is very, very big. I'm going to give you the measurements before I even go into more condition on showing you this piece. This is a big medallion, and it features the lions, two lions on the print because Coco Chanel was a Leo, so she loved anything with the lions. So this is about 2.5 inches in diameter. Let me flip the camera so you guys can see how beautiful this is. So for a print, you have 2 lions and kind of like a shield in the middle with the CC logo, the Chanel logo on the bottom, and then the beautiful, kind of like a palm tree in the back with little sailboats. So you guys can see, when I tilted, you kind of have like the city in the back, it's the sailboats with the lions there. Here's the back. It's beautiful. It has hammer look everywhere. This is from the 80s. It's 24 karat gold plated. This hue of gold, it's more matted than the belt, you guys can see, but there is no tarnish, there is no loss of gilding. It's just a different shade of gold for it. And look at the size of this piece. It is just absolutely amazing. Wouldn't that be nice if this was kind of like the Olympic medal? Imagine how many fashionistas would be kind of like playing for the Olympics to get medals like this. So this sits, did I put it backwards? Yes, I put it backwards. Story of my life with necklaces. Although the other day I put my shirt backwards, and I had literally my shirt backwards all day, and it wasn't until the night when Paul goes, "Did you meant to wear your shirt like that?" I'm like, what type of question is that? Why would I want to wear my shirt backwards? I just didn't realize that I had it backwards, and you didn't tell me anything for the entire day. So this is how I would sit with one length. I do think it can be wrapped around. I'm not 100% sure. I'll take it off and see if I can wrap it around. But this is one length. The other option is, let me take this off. The other option, can I wrap this around twice? Yes, and so this can be actually wrapped around twice, which I think I probably like it wrapped around twice to kind of give it that chunky look. Now let me adjust this. Let me get my hair. Let's see. Only if you win gold. Let's see. So as a chunky look, this would sit. See how pretty this is? Cue the national anthem. I love that. So if you double it up, this is how it will look. It's super elegant. And again, if you know vintage Chanel jewelry, you would see this and you would automatically recognize it. But it's still a little bit more of that subtle because you don't have that big CC. That CC is actually on the jewel at the bottom where it says Chanel. It's rare. It's special. It is in amazing, amazing condition. The price for this piece is 1,195 pounds, which is 1,411 USD. And ignore how sunburned I am. It's so embarrassing. I'm like trying to stay away so it doesn't look how red I am, but it's beautiful where it sits. I actually probably most likely wear it like this. I wonder if you can also wear it as a belt. I need to get close to open it. Here we go. Let me see if you can also wear this as a belt. Can it be worn as a belt? Yeah, you can actually wear this as a belt as well. It will sit higher up, but you can definitely clip it and also wear this as a belt. So very, very versatile. And condition-wise for me, this gets, I'm going to give it probably a 9 out of 10 because I just don't see any sign of tarnish. And it's just beautiful. Guys, this is so, so rare. If you guys love collecting Chanel vintage jewelry, this is a must. Like, it's just beautiful and super, super, super rare. Then the last piece, guys, that I have before we go into this Kelly is this little guy. So this is also in excellent condition. It actually comes with a little Dior shopping bag, and it also comes with a Dior dust bag. It's this beautiful, I would say it's more like a card holder, but it has so many compartments that you can definitely use this as a mini wallet for all your small mini bags. It would fit in a mini Kelly. If you guys have a mini Kelly, it would fit in a mini Kelly. It would fit in pretty much all your small little bags. It is in black leather. This is that champagne gold, so it looks silver, but it has a little bit of those gold undertones as well. On the back, it actually has, let me flip the camera so you guys can see it better. Here you go. It has the 30 Montaigne embosser, which is the address of the Dior flagship. Here is the classic CD logo. And the condition, guys, of this is excellent. There's no real signs of wear, if any. Like, it is just, even the glazing is intact for this piece. And what I love is when you open it up, there are so many compartments to this piece. And it's so well designed that you actually have two little options of where you want to close it. So if you don't have a lot stored, you would close it on the bottom one. But if you do have it fully extended, you would actually close it on the top one to make sure that there is no crease or no stress to the wallet. The price for this piece is 375 pounds, which is 443 USD. It is in excellent condition. It is way below retail. I think these retails for around 600 or so. And you get it with a dust bag and the little Kristen Dior shopping bag as well. No signs of wear for me to pinpoint for this piece, and it will fit literally all of your small bags. It'll fit a lot. It'll fit your credit cards, any coins you have, dollars, freaking flyer clubs, membership cards, you name it, you can fit in here because, again, it has a lot of compartments. Now let's go to the star of the night, which would be this beauty. Now, I love this bag. I love this bag. This is a Kelly 28 in Togo with silver hardware. And this is a very weird comment to say randomly, but this bag smells like heaven. The Hermes leathers have such a unique smell to them, and they just smell like heaven. She smells like heaven. But anyway, it is silver hardware. It's a 28 Retourné in Togo. The color is rose pourpre, which I can't pronounce very well. It is a pink with very, very deep purple undertones. So you cannot get both shades in one bag. We all know the 28 is one of those sizes that everybody loves to get. I actually love it in the Retourné. The Retourné is actually my favorite style of Kelly because the corners don't get as scratched as in the Cellier in a way. And yes, it's a little bit more casual, but I still dress them up, especially the size 28, which transitions beautifully from day to night. Now, let's flip the camera, talk about condition. I'll tell you what this bag comes with. So, corner one, there is literally no corner wear. Corner two has this tiny little bit of corner wear there at the bottom. This is one of the easiest fix for the Hermes spa. But for that, I wouldn't even take this back to the Hermes spa because it's just tiny. Corner two has a tiny little bit of wear there, which is minimal. Corner three, nothing there. A tiny little rub right there. So the corners are in amazing condition. Here's the base, amazing condition as well. Let me flip the camera here again. There are no surface scratches to the bag. No surface scratches to the front. You will have surface scratches on the hardware. The hardware doesn't have plastic, but again, if all hardware will have surface scratches without plastic. If it's something that bothers you, Hermes will even replace the hardware. It's not worth it. Like, to each their own, but it's not worth it. The structure of this bag is amazing. So one of the things you want to look at a bag is, so I don't have it stuffed with anything. Some bags, if they're not stored properly, they'll kind of like tilt to their side. As you guys can see, this one sits perfectly straight. Like, the structure of this bag is beautiful. The handle is in excellent condition as well. There's no darkening. There's no scratches to it or anything like that. It comes with a cloche. It comes with the lock. It comes with the strap. And rose pourpre, by the way, I don't even think it's being offered anymore. It is such a beautiful shade of color. Like, it's just... And she smells so good. Like, I literally want to put my face in here. Okay, so what does this bag come with? So, I already mentioned the strap, the cloche, the key, and the lock. It comes with the raincoat as well. The inside is all nice and clean with maybe some slight press marks. Nothing really major. This is a newer bag. So, one of the things that tells you if the bag is new or not, the most visible thing to look at would be the strap, where the strap connects. So you can see that it has two pieces of metal. one here and one there. So that's hit number one, that it is newer collection, because the vintage didn't have that one. Another thing to look at if it's new or not is where the timestamp, with the stamp is. The older ones actually have it here. The new ones do not have it there. The newer ones have it on the inside. And this one is, this is a stamp A, which would be 2017 or 2018. I'm pretty sure it's 2017. So fairly new. This bag is only 5 years old, guys, which you already know how hard these bags are to come by. She smells new, actually. So she comes with a dust bag. She comes with a raincoat. She also comes with the box, which I'll show you. So the box actually does have some creases to it. Nothing really crazy. And she even comes with the little booklet. So she is a full set. Let me close this again. And it is probably one of the prettiest pink purples you can think of. This bag, this color is super, super, super hard to get. And I'm going to put her crossbody so you guys can see how it fit. This is one of those happy colors that just makes any outfit just look happy. It is a size 28, which I know is probably one of like the most favorite sizes because it really does go from day to night. And Retronet, the difference between Retronet and Cellier is that they've actually flipped the bag inside out to for the Retronet. The Retronet is actually harder to make than the Cellier. And this is what it will look like on the shoulder. Now, if you want to dress her up, you can always just take the strap off. Here we go. I'm going to take the strap off and just wear it as a nice little handheld bag. That's the beauty of the Kelly. You can also wear her like this. I tend to wear my Kelly when I really want to give him a little bit more of a dressy look. I have the sides cinched like this. If I want to give it a little bit of the sides open, like this, and just kind of make them look a little bit bigger than what they are. I don't close them actually, and I wear her like this. So I kind of pull the sides out a little bit to kind of give her a little bit more of an open look, making it more casual. If you want to dress her up, then you just pull it and give it a little bit more of a structured look. Now, this bag is everything. It's in such good condition, guys. It literally has minimal corner wear. This bag to me is a solid 9 out of 10. It does have those little corner scuffs in some places, but it is tiny, 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 tiny. And that is literally the only signs of wear that I see. This color is collectible. This is just, it's such a popular color, and I don't think you can actually still get them. I don't think it's in the current offerings, but from the pinks, purple, this to me hits right the spot. So if like, it kind of saves you money in a way, because if you're thinking about a Kelly, but you don't know if you want a pink or if you want a purple, this, you get both, because it has a pink with a purple undertone, and it's just stunning, guys. It is just absolutely beautiful. It's a 28. Everybody asks me for 28 all the time. So here is a gorgeous 28 on the newer side in amazing, amazing condition, on a color that's very, very, very collectible. And she, to me, is everything. The price for this bag is 13,900 pounds, which is 16,424 USD. So there is a premium, obviously, because one, we can't just walk into Hermes and get these bags. Two, it's a very, very coveted and rare color. Rose Purple I launched actually in 2017, 2018. So this bag is from the year when this color launched, which makes it even more special. And it was just one of those colors that just rose to popularity super, super fast. This, I don't think, no, it hasn't sold. Kristen, I don't think it's sold. I think it might be the issue that I was telling you before, Kristen. So if anybody wants to, Kristen, can you adjust it by any chance and let me know? Kristen's behind the scene, doing her magic. But I believe it's still available. So if anybody's thinking about purchasing this bag, just let me know in the comments. The current retail, I want to say, for the Kelly 28, last time I checked, was like in the 13s after tax. It does depend per country, just keep in mind, but that's in the US. After tax, it was in the 13s with the 25 Cellier, I think, was like 11, like high 11s. The 28 being a little bit more than that. So when you get a Kelly or a Birkin in the newer years like this one, this is only 5 years old. You pay a premium. Even the vintage ones in excellent condition for highly collectible colors like this go for close to retail either way. So this is a bag that you get now, for example. I want to cry looking at it. I am crying holding at it, Nilsa. I feel your pain because I love this bag. But this is one of those bags that, yes, you do pay a little bit over retail, but in a year or two, this bag is gonna be worth more than what you paid. So you've already made your money back and more. You just can't walk into Hermes and get this bag. Like, even if you have an amazing relationship with your SA, I have a great relationship with my SA. I can't walk in and be like, I want a Kelly 28 in Rose Purple. They're gonna be like, okay, well, good luck with that, because that's just not how Hermes works. So when you see a combination or a color that you love, you will have to pay a premium if you want to get it at that point, because if not, they sell out of Hermes and you just can't get them anymore. This bag at 28 in this condition is a great investment piece. I would say almost all Kellys and all Birkins and even the Constants, they're actually amazing investment pieces because the price just goes up year after year after year. But these bag, if it didn't have that tiny little like speck of corner wear, this bag would easily be close to the 20s. If this was store fresh, you're looking at 27,000 maybe, more or less. So it's still a little bit over retail, but not that much where it kind of like when it blocks you from it being an investment piece. Like, this really is one of those bags that if you've been dying to get your hands on a Kelly 28 and any shade of pink or purple, this bag really covers them all, and it is in amazing condition. I love her. Probably hands down, from all the Kelly 28s that I've shown, hands down my favorite one. I love color. I use colors literally as neutrals because I just wear a lot of blacks or like solid color. So this to me is kind of like the way that I add that wow element to an outfit. Hands down, more than any bag that I've shown here in the past, the color for me, this is just dreams of dreams of dreams. And I tend to love the Kelly 32 the best. I've said that a million times. I love that size because it literally just fits all my junk. But there's something special about this color that really talks to me and just makes this bag absolutely stunning. And the irony of it all, I'm not even a pink person. I'm not even a purple person. I'm like a more green blues, but this color is it's undeniably beautiful. And even if you're not like in the top choices for your color, this color in person, it's just hard not to fall in love with it. And then with a palladium, it is just perfect. So she is available. If you guys want more pictures or have more questions on this piece, send me a DM, send me an email. It's Isabel@luxurypromise.com, and I'll be more than happy to show it to you guys. But she really is a gem of a gem in amazing condition, and she smells divine. I actually asked my SA one time, when do they feed the cows at Hermes, because the leather just smells so good. And she looked at me like I was crazy. But I've actually shown everything today. So if you guys have any questions or you want me to recap anything, let me know. I'll be more than happy to show it to you guys. There is another show starting in about 10 minutes or so in Singapore, which will be amazing as well. So I hope you stay up and tune into that one as well. But if you guys don't have any questions, then I will see you guys tomorrow. I have another show tomorrow at 10 a.m. with Kristen. So that'll always be a fun show. You guys have my email. If you want to see anything after the show, just send me an email and I'll be more than happy to show you pictures. On that note, guys, for anybody that's in Ireland that's still up or in the UK watching it, thank you so much for staying up with me and watching the show with me. And hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night, and thank you again. Bye, Nilsa. Bye, everybody. Have a great night. Bye.